So one thing to ask yourself is, how open and receptive is my mind to learning or trying something new, testing something, or experimenting? Oftentimes what I see is that for adults it's very difficult. So after teaching children for 16 years, and then for the last 5 years I've been coaching adults in business, what I've discovered is that the children are actually easier to teach. They learn faster and they see success faster, even though their minds are not fully cognitively developed yet. So how is that possible? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Number one is that they do not have a lot of baggage that they're bringing in with them. They don't have a lot of responsibilities or complicated things that we have as adults, so that's part of it. The other part of it is that when children grow up enough to see mistakes and understand that, they're able to let go of it faster than adults do. They're able to let go of it and check their baggage at the door and move on and try something new, different, or try again and fix their mistakes without problems. I see that often as well. And, the other part of that is that they take breaks often during their learning day in order to get their mind relaxed. That's why in many schools they call it recess. It's there for a reason, to help their minds to relax. However, adults, we tend to not do this. And we tend to not check our baggage at the door when we are trying to bring in past experiences. If we've been burned by someone or something similar, a past experience, we bring it with us. And we think that that's what's going to happen again. Check it at the door. You cannot bring in your old baggage into a new experience. Check your baggage at the door. The other part of that is that we're workaholics. We tend to not take enough breaks. And we do need to take those breaks periodically to get our minds to relax. For me, a lot of it is going walking or jogging or taking a shower. That's when my best ideas come into play. And that is what is the problem solver. So a good book to read would be Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. And then, of course, you can read the book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, where you understand the story about stopping and quitting 3 feet from gold. So typically when we are having a problem, we let that problem sometimes overcome our minds to the point that we're paralyzed. And we need to walk away and get our minds to relax so that the idea will come into play, or our minds will open up and be ready to learn again and see it in a different way. So it's our own selves that cause the problems. It's self-sabotage. And I find that adults do this more often than what children do. And we have to get our minds to relax and get into a place where we're willing to hear something new. We're willing to learn something new. We're willing to try a new experience and not allow the past or other problems or current problems intervene and cause that to be a problem. So this is a big tip that I have for you, is this is actually very, very common in business to see all the time. I see it every day with people that I've coached, hundreds of people, is to get your mindset in a place where it's ready. And when you are at that point, you will be able to move forward. But until then, you won't be able to move forward. So this is very true with everything. For me, I have learned big learning curves, how to sell on Amazon successfully, Etsy, eBay, a lot of marketplaces, my own store online, everything, blogging, everything, and I've made tons of mistakes, but it's also brought me to where I'm at today. And it's helped me to see far more success than I would have if I would have quit and gave up every single time that I encountered a problem. So one common thing that you will see with some of the most successful people in this world is they are also the people that have made the most mistakes. But the one common denominator that you will see with all of these people is they didn't quit. They didn't give up. They kept moving forward. If they needed to take a break, let their mind relax, come back, and now it's revealed to them an adjustment they need to make. some new learning they need to do, a quick fix, whatever it is, and then they can propel forward yet again. So all of your mistakes accumulate, and that is what actually drives you to your full success. That is your complete experience. So your experience in the moment is not your end result. This is part of the journey. And for many people who are trying to learn Pinterest, they quit too soon, just the same as with everything else that I've seen in coaching and teaching a lot of different things. They quit too early. They quit 3 feet from gold. And if you've read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, you know that story of giving up 3 feet from gold. So don't let that be you. Keep going, keep moving. Think about children and what they do and how well that actually works for them. And then how can we do that in our lives as adults? What can we do to get back to that place of having an open mind, a refreshed mind, a relaxed mind, so that you can become the success that you were made to be?